Okay, hello, Akita here. Let me tell you a bit about Artistly and its newest update. But if you're someone who does not know what Artistly is, it is basically a one-time payment AI image generator program that has a lot of different use cases. The actual UI and so forth can be a little bit clunky here and there. No offense, Artistly, it just is. But once you know your way around the program, the platform itself, and all the different nooks and crannies that are there, oh my gosh, there's just so much that you can do. And I've been having a love affair just figuring out how the different things that I can do with Artistly. It is a one-time payment. I think there's a $49 option and a $149 option. I went with the $149 option only because I wanted to get all the features to see what it could really do, and I have not been disappointed. It's quite a competent, pretty cool program considering, what I paid for it. So that being said, I just want to go ahead and take a moment now and show you how you can do some quick, fast, and in a hurry mock-ups for pretty much anything. Any kind of product, anything that's actually, you can like take a picture of something and drag it on in. You can make a mock-up like that, and these suckers are good. So let me show you really quickly what you can do with this. Now, I'm just going to take a second and just go into my Facebook group here. And I'm just going to grab an image that I want to use. So just to set the stage, let's just say that you want, this is so cute. All right, so I'm going to use this one. So let's just say that you had a bunch of clip art. Now in my Facebook group, I'm always posting prompts and things of that nature. I'm collecting prompts and, just to get like styles out there so that we can kind of use them for different purposes. For cards, Christmas cards, journals, educational products for teachers pay teachers, whatever you're using it for. So I'm just going to go ahead and just grab this image right here. And I am going to save that right there. So over here in Artistly, because I want to do a little bit of a mock-up for this image. So I'm going to go back to Artistly, and what you would do is go to Create Design and then Fast AI Image Designer. Now, once you're here, there's like this whole, like, you almost want to have your brain, like you feel like your brain is about to break. Because like, what do you click on? Like, where do you go? Let me just stick with me for this one. All right. AI Design Agent is what you want to go ahead and click. And then all the way here at the right is the Ad Creator. So over here, you're going to go ahead and I'm just going to drag my image, the one of the black Santa and the little girl, on over here into the little space, the image uploader feature, whatever. It's saying upload is complete. And you could also choose from the library. Like if you click this, you can go ahead and just grab images that you've already generated. I'm going to show you where these images are going to end up going in just a second. But basically, it's going to be up here in personal designs. That's where all of your generated images, for the most part, end up. But first, let's go ahead and just make these mock-ups. So let's just say I wanted to go ahead and showcase this on, say, Christmas cards. And I want the aspect ratio to be 1:1 because I'm going to do this on Etsy. Okay? Number of ads, you can choose however many ads you want to do. I'm just going to go ahead and click 4 for right now. And then down here, let me see. All right, so what is your creative idea? A Christmas themed ad on our ad with the image on a card with a backdrop of a bright yet rustic house decorated for Christmas. Okay, and I'm also going to put below the image is the text, Merry Christmas, an elegant, beautiful script. So I'm being relatively detailed here. So Christmas theme ad with the image, this image right here on a card. I'm going to say on a Christmas card. With a backdrop of a bright yet rustic house decorated for Christmas. I'm going to put with fairy lights just to see what it's going to do. Below the image is the text, Merry Christmas, an elegant, beautiful script. Okay, so I'm going to click Generate Ideas. and it's going to go ahead and just try to understand what I want it to do. Here it goes. Now the ad ideas are generated. Now I'm going to go ahead and click generate images. Now I could click reset, but I'm not going to do that. Let's generate some images. And it's just going to go ahead and do its thing. And then voila. So now you'll see, because I'm generating images, I'm now in personal designs. So it's showing me basically what it's about to create for me. So we got processing, but look, one of the images is actually done. This is one of the 4. Let me click on the little eye. Let's get up close and personal. Look. Look. It is spelled correctly. Always check that spelling. Look, it is the same image. It is looking adorable. It's on a card. I could go ahead and just download this bad boy, load it up into Canva, see if I want to lighten the background or whatever the case may be. I can go back in here and tweak the prompt a bit. But look, like, it is amazing. Like, seriously, trip out with me right now just for a hot second. Let's see. The other actual images or ads should have already generated. Okay. So this one right here, not so much so, right? You do have some misses here. You do have some misses. But over here, this is a serious hit. Over here, we have more of a journal type of thing, but we still have the Merry Christmas that's there. We got some hot cocoa, more of a like kind of a, it's still warm, it's still Christmassy, but just not a card. But over here, look at this. Now, it's not script, but look, Merry Christmas. It's obviously a card. It's still looking beautiful. It's lovely, right? It is absolutely lovely. So at this point in time, I could easily just download this one. I could and let me just go ahead and scroll down. I did some other generations beforehand. Look at this awesomeness. Merry Christmas. Here it is. It's looking, well, that kind of looks like a little bit of a book right there. I'm not going to lie. But I can go into Canva and kind of smooth that out, make it look like a card. This is gorgeous. I can lighten up the background if I wanted to. That would be beautiful. Look at this one right here. The actual card is in the envelope being held by someone. It doesn't look weird. It looks really, really cute. I could take this too. Boom, download it. Now, this happened to be my very, very first generation, but even this right here, I could probably work with this. All I would do, I'm just showing you this. Let me download right here because you can either edit it or, look at it more closely or whatever. I'm just going to go into Canva really quickly and just show you some options of what you could do. So this one right here, if you have Canva Pro, enlarge that. You can click on this, go into edit, boom. Go into, let me see, I think I want to go into these Magic Studio. This is why Canva Pro, I'm not even lying, is the business, because you need to just go ahead and grab it because it makes editing things so much easier. Okay, so Magic Grab is right here. I'm going to go ahead and mess with Magic Grab for a minute. Unless this wants to go ahead, because Canva has been kind of cranky lately. Let me hit the brush. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and grab, see if it's going to let me grab this text. I can just grab this right here, make sure I'm not touching anything else. I just want the text. I don't want anything else. Snatch that. It's going to do its own thing. But like literally, ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. We have some of the latent text here. Sometimes it leaves a little bit of text, but hey, we could we could work with that still. We could work with that. Let's just, boom. Little adjustment, boom. Looking great. Go to edit if we wanted to. Adjust. Go into, where are you? Background, boom. Let's get this background. Let's go ahead and make it, let's see here. A little bit wider, a little bit brighter. Let's up the brightness a bit in that background. Yeah, because we want people to see stuff. Perfect. I'm much happier with that. And then boom, done. I can easily go ahead on in here and grab those other artistly items that I have downloaded. And look at this. And I could easily go back and repeat the process and get some more mock-ups. Now, I think if memory serves, you're allowed 400 generations a day, something like that. So depending on like how much, that is beautiful, on how much generation you need to go ahead and do, you might, run out of, space or generations in one day. It really just depends. I mean, but plan out your time appropriately. It does reset from day to day. And, make it work. But for a one-time payment, something that's awesome. And this is just one feature. This is just one. I could be in here like doing a whole marathon and showing you cool stuff for days in terms of what's here in Artistly. So speaking of which, too, I do have a link to Artistly if you want to go ahead and snatch it up, which I would recommend that you do. It's an affiliate link. It's no extra cost to you. It's just like if you want to go ahead and just snag it from there, I get a small commission, which I do indeed appreciate. But like, look at this. I literally could be in here for days, 4 days. And right here, boom, I have 3 mock-ups. I could probably go ahead and like, if I was selling this as a clip art set or as an actual Christmas card, I'm done. I go back in here to Artistly. I go ahead and generate again, create design, AI design agents, go into ad creator, drop in my text or in my actual image, and then boom, all done, right? Isn't this cool? Seriously though, it is. So give it a shot. I mean, there's only pros. There's only pros. Is it perfect? No. Is it pretty awesome compared to other AI image generators, especially considering that it's just like one single price? One price is not a recurring subscription model. It's not bad at all. But that's it for me. Just one sec. I just want to go back for 1 second. Look at this. Get your own stuff going. Make it work. Get your mock-ups done. Save yourself some time and make something, create something beautiful. All right, that's me. Take care. Akita signing off. Bye.